Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good week. I am definitely enjoying my recovery week. Taking back the miles, getting myself more sleep, just kind of getting the body recovered and feeling fresh again. So, that definitely has been nice. But I just kind of wanted to stop in and kind of talk about something that happened to me the other week. Just kind of something in my running journey that kind of creeps up from time to time, and that's basically not every day feels good. Not every day is easy. And I'm not just talking about like if you have a hard workout in your schedule and it just kind of pushes your limits, and gets you more fatigued than normal. Because like those kinds of workouts, although they could be hard, they're also really good. And usually, like I will feel great when I get them done, and I usually look forward to going into them. But I'm kind of more talking about like the days where you just aren't feeling it. Your mind isn't in it, your body isn't in it, and those days could be really tough. I've been working on getting into a new schedule with my running schedule and getting up earlier so I can get the more miles in without affecting my family. So I have days where my alarm's going off at 5:15 in the morning to get up to get my miles in before my kids get up, the wife gets up, and I work and just have a normal life. So I ran into it last week, and it was a really tough day. So my alarm went off super early, like 5:15, and it was just really hard to get up. It was dark, everybody's sleeping, but I knew I needed to get up and get these miles in. So I did get up. Um, it just took me longer to get stretched out, get something to eat, get outside, get warmed up, and get going. But once I got going, it was still tough. Kind of all those thoughts kind of crept in my mind of like, well, why are you doing this? You could train less mileage. You can, train for lesser mileage on your races, so you don't have to put in as many miles in during the week. Just kind of like those thoughts for basically the entire workout for that day, and it was a tough one. It wasn't tough physically, it was just tough mentally to get through that day. Uh, and when I finished, I was happy I got it done. It was just a really rough day. And then later in that week, I was at the trails doing my hill repeats, hill workouts, trail running. And when I came out of the woods, I was heading over to my vehicle, and there was a guy playing with his two black labs, and the dogs came over to say hi to me. And then the guy asked, did you have a good run? And I was like, yeah, it was a really good run today. It was a beautiful morning, felt good. It's just a great run. And he asked me what I was doing, and I just kind of explained to him what my workout was for the day with hill repeats, bit of trail running, warm ups and cool downs. And he just asked, like, if that's just kind of, if I was training for anything specific or just kind of out running. And I kind of filled him in on my training, kind of what my schedule has been lately and what I am working towards, my running goal. So I kind of filled him in a bit on that. And, it was just a really cool response from him about, how awesome it was just to keep working, to getting up those early mornings, keep pushing myself, um, to reach those goals that I had. And he asked me how old I am, and I'm 46, so kind of probably, getting up there a little bit in the running. But he's just like, you're looking good, you're strong, and you keep working. So he's just like, good for you, man. Good for you for getting up and doing that. You're already ahead of, the curve. You're ahead of other people that aren't doing that, putting in that work. Uh, and then he also asked me if I had any kids, and we have three boys, younger boys, you know. And then he's like, they will notice your hard work. They'll notice your hard work, your dedication, and and you're setting positive influences for them in their lives. And he was a bit older than I was, but he had a couple kids as well. And he was telling me how he used to take his kids to the gym, uh, and so he would work out. His kids would be at the gym, and he was just telling me about the positive influences that was on his kids' lives. And now his son, that's in his 20s, is training for his first Ironman. So it was just a really good conversation with him, and it was super positive, uplifting, and not that I was looking for any reassurance, but it was just like he provided a bit of reassurance about what I'm doing, for myself, pushing myself in my running goals, staying fit, staying active, but also the positive influences that I want to instill in my kids and my boys about working hard, chasing goals, but also having a plan to accomplish those goals. So even though I go through rough days within my running journey of not feeling it, maybe not wanting it to do it that day, um, but pushing through and getting it done is always a better outcome than allowing those voices in your head to win and take the easy out and not do it that day. Because you don't feel good though if you do that. I mean, you don't want to let those voices win because you might regret it. And kind of felt that way a couple times too. Like, you know, if I did let those voices win, I definitely regretted it and wish I went back and got up and did those workouts. So I just wanted to kind of share um, a bit of that about my running journey, some of the struggles, because not every day is easy, but also, maybe some of the people that you encounter or that you have in your lives that, provide you with that support, that encouragement, those uplifting words, um, that, just kind of help nudge you a little bit to keep you going when those days are tough, when you're tired, when it's dark. But just keep working at it, whatever your running journey is. Just keep working at it, and always keep your goals in sight and have that plan to work towards them. So I hope you all have a good day. Get after it because today is the day.